everyone, and welcome to a very quick update / announcement video with an extremely sleepy Wilma. She's only getting sleepier because I'm playing with her hair. So there has been a bit of a debate and sort of point of contention going on for the last couple of months on my channel, because some of you have noticed that I have been riding in different saddles. Now, I'm sure many of you know I was supported by a really lovely, generous saddle brand for the past 3 years. However, I have made a bit of a change from them, and I've been waiting for quite a few months, to be honest, just to make sure that everything was right for the horses and right for me before I kind of came out and said anything. Always want to be really honest with you guys and sort of keep you in the loop, but obviously the horse welfare is the most important thing for us, and when it's something as big as tack and saddles, which affects them in so many ways, it was really important that we made sure that everyone was super happy, and it wasn't just like happy for a little bit and then things start to unravel. So that is why I've kept very quiet about this. But I wanted to go into a little bit as to why I've made a change. Now, it's difficult because the brand I was with was so amazing and so beautiful, and absolutely loved the saddles. And I've still got some in my tack room, which I will continue to use as and when they're right for the horses. But I'm also incredibly lucky to have quite a variety of horses. Just realised I'm meant to be attacking you up, Wilma. So obviously I've got gorgeous Wilma here, who is half thoroughbred. She's got a very different shape to a horse like Winnie. Winnie is a literal cylinder, whereas Wilma has got a bit of a higher wither. She's much slimmer, she's more muscly, just that thoroughbred build. And then I've got Jam, who is quite square, and then Bear again, who is a really funny shape because she's a little Welsh pony. And with all of these gorgeous ponies, which all have very varying shapes, I sort of came to the realization that it was going to be incredibly hard to just have one brand of saddle fit every different type of horse that I have in my barn. And as much as it would be so easy and it would be fairy tale-like to just be able to do that, it's not always the reality. And I kind of had to come to that conclusion and realize that if I want to have every horse in the same saddle, I'm going to have to start buying the same type and shape of horse, which just, again, isn't very feasible. So I started experimenting around to sort of see what other brands of saddles that I liked and that the horses would like. Again, always coming back to, well, no single brand is going to be able to fit everything in this barn. And that is why I was so pleased to get in touch with Joe Beavis from the National Saddle Centre. Now, I've known and used about the National Saddle Centre for many, many years, because obviously they are local to us now and to where we used to be. They used to sponsor a lot of local events, so they've always been on my radar, and I've always known that they've been fantastic, not only saddle fitters, but also saddlers. After having several conversations with Joe, one of the things that struck me most and made me feel most at ease was, she said to me, you need to start being married to the fit rather than being married to the brand. And that was something that really stuck with me. And quite frankly, the thing that made me decide to make this switch, to be honest. So very pleased to announce that the National Saddle Centre will officially be my saddle sponsors going forward. Now, I will make sure that I tell you guys all of the different saddles that my horses are in, because as I've been bleating on about, the most important thing is that they can all have what fits them specifically. So the National Saddle Centre don't just have one brand of saddle, they actually specialise in fitting lots of different saddles. For example, Wilma here has got an Ideal jump on, whereas Jammy has got a Fairfax jump and a Dressage Albion, and Winnie is in a Kent and Masters jump at the minute. And it's just really nice to be able to have, firstly, an amazing fitter come out who knows exactly what they're talking about, really cares about the welfare of the horse and their ability to actually be able to use themselves in an efficient way. Jo's fantastic at looking at the mechanics of the horse and how they move. She picks up on the tiniest little things. And then because obviously she's a saddler and a fitter, she's able to change things like the flocking there and then, or the head plates, so that we can make those really minute but important changes. I've been so pleased with how all of my horses have been feeling and looking. They've been muscling up really nicely as they prepare for the event season. And I know that a massive part of that has been having the National Saddle Centre backing me and helping me out. Joe's been fantastic at coming out regularly. Wilma, for example, is developing really quickly. She's building loads of muscle, and we can change the saddles to accommodate that month by month. We've been doing her templates, and it's been really cool to see how much she's actually built up muscle and developed. And being able to change the saddles to accommodate that, hopefully it's going to mean that we keep progressing onwards. Anyway, she's all tacked up now, so I'm going to take Wilma for a little spin out in the arena, and you guys can come along with me.
Since I lost you, I've been high. Think you saw me with your friends last night. Yeah, I think it was you. Such a tragic, rather painful sight. So embarrassing. So I ran back to my heartache, holding hands with the night. Hopelessly hoping you to call. If we think about it, we think too much. Maybe we should talk about it, should be enough. But we'll never be enough for us if we not give up. Just say yes. 'Cause baby, 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 we're better than that. Maybe, 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 maybe it's as simple as that.
Wilma's session all done. I'm really pleased with how she's feeling at the minute. I've been doing so much pole work, and she's finally kind of getting to grips with the raised poles and really looking at where she's going. So very excited for what Wilma's season holds ahead of us. And yeah, super, super happy to now be supported by the National Saddle Centre. And again, really excited to see how this partnership progresses and how they can help me and my very eclectic mix of horses. So I'm going to leave all the details about them down below. Obviously there is Jo Beavis who runs it. She's got over 30 years of experience in the saddle fitting game, but they also have some other amazing fitters, all SMS qualified. So they are fantastic to get out to see your horses, make sure they're all happy. That is absolutely top on their priority list, is just that the horses are happy, they're in saddles that fit, and they can use themselves properly to be able to do all of the different jobs we ask of them. Hope you guys are pleased to finally have a bit of an announcement slash update on this. I know you've been talking about it an awful lot. I haven't missed all of the comments and the questions, but as I said at the beginning, I just wanted to make sure that I was 110% happy and that my horses were feeling the same as well. And I do feel really, really content and excited for this partnership. So big thank you to the National Saddle Centre. You'll now see me repping this logo. In fact, we're going to be repping it at Badminton in a few days' time. I live, laugh, love you guys. Big thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.